What's going guys, me Gyverr, welcome to another video. Okay, so I know it's been rough in terms of the proper scheduling, and as you can see, I'm perspiring so much because I've been in this blue hot dungeon for a while. So anyway, you guys might have heard of this product called the DJI Pocket 2, in which this is advertised as the vlogging camera for those who doesn't want to spend too much for a GoPro or mirrorless cameras, or even DSLRs. So in this video, we're not going to talk about its performance, video quality, image quality, etc. because there's a lot of that in YouTube already. But what we're going to talk about here on this very video is how can we make the DJI Pocket 2 the ultimate vlogging camera. But before we proceed on that, make sure that you have subscribed to this channel and you have punched the notification bell icon so you'll be notified every time that I'll be releasing a video. Now after you've done with that, we're going to move on the actual ultimate setup for the DJI Pocket 2. Okay, so for this setup, first we're going to need the DJI Pocket 2 itself. Okay, if you've just bought the standard edition, that's fine because that is what this guide or setup is all about. But if you've bought the creator's combo, then much better because you might be wanting that 15mm equivalent lens to be put on the lens of the DJI Pocket 2. Next, you would be needing a DJI Pocket 2 housing. This is from Ulanzi and it's currently called OP12. So, Osmo Pocket 12, I guess? I don't know. So yeah, we're going to be needing this housing of some sort. The reason why I love this is because the USB Type-C port for the DJI Pocket 2 is not being blocked. Everything that you'll be needing in front of the DJI Pocket 2 is not blocked at all. Also, you have 3 mounts for your mount adapter, which is also needed on this setup, which are located on the side and 2 at the back. So if you want to be creative, you'll be appreciating the mount points on this housing. Next would be, as I said, is the mount adapter. So if you already have some action camera, you can use those mounts. I'm not really sure of what it's called, but I would just call it a mount adapter. So yeah. So last but not the least would be a mini tripod. So first of all, before you hate me, you don't necessarily need to buy this specific tripod because if I have a choice, I'll be buying the slimmer version of this kind of mini tripods. The reason why this is my example in this video is because this is the one that I have right now and it already did the job when I test this setup. So yeah. Now moving on to how we're going to put all of this together. So first of all, we're going to be getting our housing and we're going to put in the housing the DJI Pocket 2 itself. So like that. After that, close the back, some click-clacking lock mechanism, and we're done. Tada! So after that, we're going to mount the mount adapter, of course, to our mini tripod and just, mount it as quickly as that. And remove the screw. And after that, now this is where your personal preference will come. And for me, I want this DJI Pocket 2 to be mounted on the side, as what you can see. But if you want your DJI to be, mounted vertically and not through horizontal means, then it's up to you. But for me and for this video, I'm going to mount it on the side because you'll see why. And after that, mount it to your mini tripod with the adapter mount and just screw it in. So what you can see right now, let me just turn it on, is the ultimate DJI Pocket 2 vlogging setup. As you can see, it is low-key, still low-key, compare if you're going to mount a DSLR or mirrorless camera. And the reason why I did this setup is because for you guys out there who are not really, confident yet when vlogging and you have the DJI Osmo Pocket 2, which is, superb, this is the setup that you might want to follow because as you can see when I do this, hey, track my face. Okay, recenter. If I do this, it's basically I'm just holding a mini tripod and people won't be even considering that you're holding a camera. But of course, if you're talking, then they might say that you're vlogging. But compared to a DSLR that is mounted on your mini tripod, then this is a much more discreet. And as I said, if you want to replace this mini tripod to a much slimmer version, because there's a lot of it out there, then it will be a much more incognito vlogging setup. Also, you can put a USB Type-C to a 3.5mm jack adapter in case you want to use a, let's say, wireless microphone or a shotgun one, and you can mount it on the side of the Ulanzi casing. You won't need to spend too much, or you won't need to spend at all if you have some of this lying around, and you might just want to spend on the housing, aside of course from the DJI Pocket itself, and you're pretty much good to go. So yeah, this is the DJI Pocket 2 Ultimate Vlogging Setup. Once again guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you do, press thumbs up and consider subscribing for more videos like this. Once again, this is me, Gyverr, signing out. Peace